Everyday Olympics, we have two announcers, Harrison and Dan, and they're going to be announcing and talking about what these two are doing. They're going to be competing in something mundane every day. So can I get... I heard knitting, and so they're going to be competing with knitting. So clap it up for Everyday Olympics.
Hello and welcome to another thrilling edition of the Knitting Olympics. My name is Brandon Vanderford and I'm joined by my colleague
Boulder Stone.
Boulder, it is a wonderful pleasure meeting you.
It would be a pleasure meeting me as well.
So we're going to get started with our first event here at the Knitting Olympics.
This is very exciting. We have the semifinals in the knitting championships from Sweden. First up, on the left-hand side,
Of your screen, of course.
Screen.
Yeah.
That's what they're watching this on.
Possibly. They
That's
might
right.
even be in the audience. We're not sure.
Oh, what's up?
But for those watching on television, why don't you finish your thought?
Thank you. The person on the left, she used to be the reigning world champion at knitting. You know a bit about her, maybe you could let us know.
Yes, this is Brandine Branderford, no relation. She hails from Minnesota. Where in Minnesota, I'm not sure. They're all the same to me. However, she has been the knitting champion not only in her home state of Minnesota, but the United States, and won gold medal in the Knitting Olympics 1984, as I'm sure you know was a big year.
Quite exciting year for knitting.
And on our right, we have Sven Jorgensen from hometown Stockholm. Perhaps you'd like to take the lead on that.
Yes. Sven is relatively new to the sport. He only started knitting approximately 2 weeks ago because he had to spend an hour in his grandmother's house and there was nothing else to do. But he seemed to pick it up quickly, and here he is. It's really an underdog tale.
Definitely an underdog tale. So we're going to get started with our first event, speed knitting. Now for speed knitting, they get their choice of knitting needles.
That's right. That's where experience comes into play.
All right, it seems the referee is ready for them to start.
And
they're off. Oh wow, Brandon is really utilizing the giant knitting needles. Sven has got a real hooping. Well, I can't even see what he's doing. Let's slow that down for those watching on television.
Oh, he seems to be doing some sort of cross-stitch, interlaced with a little hoop nanny.
He is all over the place. It is in the 24 years of knitting I've watched, I've never seen anything like this. Let's go to real time and see that. Oh, Sven has won by a nose. Sven has won by a nose. Or rather, a knitting needle.
Very funny as always.
Thank you.
Now, this next event is a personal favorite of mine. I competed at this event in 1991. I'm sure you remember that year.
I was a bit drunk, but let's go.
This is the fastest one to knit a portrait of the other person. It's creativity, speed, and athleticism combined into one knitting event.
The last person to hold the best record was Pablo Picasso, interestingly enough. Fun facts for those watching on the television.
It seems that they're almost ready to go, eyeing each other.
And they're off.
That can't be good.
Sven's chances. And look at that, she is applying the blood to, it's like she could see into the future and know that she was going to cut his neck. Uh-oh.
This is getting a little bit violent. It seems that Sven's hit a major artery. This can't last for too much longer.
Look at the detail.
And yet she's holding on strong. If she get these last few stitches done.
And they're dead. They're dead.
It's amazing.
Portraiture. I'm going to call that one a tie.
I think you're right.